Hello everybody, David here with T&D Sports Cards, coming to you with a brand new video. This is our weekend Wayback, and we are going way back to 1979. And this is a pretty exciting year for cards. With the basketball set, I guess the big card in that one is the Kareem. There's actually the big rookie card in the set is Alex English. I think he's really the only prominent rookie card in the set. As I mentioned before that, there's a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar card that's a pretty significant one. Julius Erving, Dr. J, of course. I think the Pete Maravich card may very well be his last one. I could be mistaken about that. I'm not sure if he has one in the 80s set. But I know that's a nice one we could potentially find, along with a bunch of other stars and Hall of Famers. The football set features the Earl Campbell rookie, which we have in front of us here. Doug Williams is another rookie card we could be looking for. The biggest one, I believe now, though, is the Ozzie Newsome. That's probably the most significant card in the set. Of course, granted, you could find it in a 10. But James Lofton is another nice rookie we could hopefully find, along with all kinds of Stars Hall of Famers. I believe Roger Staubach's last card is in this set. We could be looking for a number of other ones like Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent. Walter Payton has a couple of really nice ones in the set as well, so there'd be plenty of good ones we could find there. The baseball set, the star card in that is the Ozzie Smith. The problem with the 79 set is that so many of them are just so badly off center that it's very difficult to find anything truly like really nice. I don't know what the population count is on the 10s for Ozzie Smith, but I'm pretty sure it's on the low side. But, you know, hopefully we could find some good cards in there. And the hockey is, this is the Gretzky rookie year. And that is the one really big card in the set. I know there's a few others. I know Ken Dryden's last card is in this set. There's also a nice Mike Bossy in it. A few other Hall of Famers and stars. So hopefully we can find some pretty nice stuff in here. So with that, I believe we're going to start with we'll start with the basketball. We'll go to the football, baseball, and we'll do the hockey at the end. All right, so this is our first pack of basketball. And like I said, Kareem is I believe the biggest card in this set, along with the Alex English rookie card. All right, so we have Randy Smith, Sidney Wicks, Bill Robinzine, Dennis Johnson. I don't know, that's not his rookie card. I think this is his second year. This is his second year card? Actually, it might even be his third year card. I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, that's a nice one. All right, so we got John Johnson, Bob Gross, Wes Unseld. He's another Hall of Famer. That's a nice one. Lonnie Shelton, Paul Westphal. He is a Hall of Famer as well. These cards are actually looking pretty good. They're looking decently centered. I don't know if Paul Westphal made it to the Hall of Fame. He might have. I know Moses Malone is in the Hall of Fame. That's a nice one. Doug Collins, who I think probably is more prominently known as the coach of the Bulls. I mean, he coached other teams as well, but he coached the Bulls when they were starting to get on their rise in the mid to late 80s. And Adrian Dantley. That's a good looking card. Although it's got a big gum stain on it on the back here. He's in the Hall of Fame too. So we got quite a bunch of Hall of Famers in that pack. So that was a nice start to our run here. So on to our next pack. And that gum is in better shape than the first one was. All right, so we got Junior Bridgman, Randy Smith, Austin Carr, Rich Kelly, Billy Paltz, Sonny Parker. I think we just pulled one of him in the last pack. John Williamson, Darnell Hillman, Henry Bibby, Maurice Lucas. He was pretty good. Caldwell Jones, and John Long. He played a long time. This might even be John Long's rookie card. It looks like it is. We can set that one aside. Take a look at that later. All right, so our last basketball pack here. Alrighty. And we have a Tom Boswell, John Gianelli, Phil Ford, James McElroy, James Silas, Phil Smith, John Drew, Robert Reed, Jim Jones, another James Silas, Mike Bantam, and Darnell Hillman. All right. So the first pack was clearly the best one. It had a bunch of nice ones in it. We'll check out what the values are at some point along the way here. Most of these cards are actually centered pretty well. Maybe a little off left to right. All right, so that takes care of basketball there. Now we'll move on to football, where, as I said, we'll be looking for Ozzie Newsome is the big rookie here, but there's lots of other ones too. One with James Lofton and Earl Campbell. I guess those would be the big three. And that was nice. The gum didn't stick to this card at all. Alrighty, so we have Julius Adams, Art Shell. He's in the Hall of Fame. John Yarno, Charlie Waters, Ralph Benershka, Tony Hill, John Kolb of the Steelers, Mike Haynes, Alfred Jenkins, Gary Fensick, Ron Soule, and Otis Sistrunk. I'm pretty sure that he was on the Raiders when they won the Super Bowl in 76, was it 76 season, yes. Alrighty, that's our first pack of football. Move on to number 2 here. We got an Archie Griffin that has a damaged edge. Okay, here we got Randy White, Hall of Famer, perennial Pro Bowler. He was a fantastic player. Yeah, that's too bad. The top of this card is not looking so great. All right, Bob Brudzinski, Lamar Parrish, Cliff Parsley, John Fitzgerald, Henry Marshall, Tom Darden, Glenn Dowdy, Bob Chandler, Tom Skladany, and Pat McAnally, or McAnally, it's probably McAnally. NFL punting leaders for 78, And a nice Packer card, but not the one we're looking for. Sorry, Johnny. No offense to Johnny Gray. All right, so we're on to our last football pack. And we got another Randy White. All right. This one has a little bit of wax residue, but not too bad. And it does, oh, it's got a damaged edge there too. Yeah. That's too bad. And it looked like we might be following the same pack sequence here. Bob Brzezinski, Lamar Parrish, Cliff Parsley, John Fitzgerald. Oh, Fran Tarkington, that's a nice one. That's a super nice one. That card's centered pretty nice too. It looks to be in very good shape. All right, so we have Doug Nettles, Monty Johnson, AFC Championship, Steelers over the Oilers, Tommy Hart, 49ers team leader. Oh, there's an OJ on there. I don't know if that has any real value. And the last one is Ken McAfee. So those are our 79 football cards. Now we'll move on to baseball, where we will be, I guess, hoping to find a beautiful Ozzie Smith. But I think any Ozzie Smith will do. I don't think I own an Ozzie Smith rookie card. And we got a bunch of broken up gum in there. All right. So we have a Pete Vukovich, Dwayne Kuiper, Freddie Patek, Merv Rettenmund. Can't say I've heard of this guy. Doug Alt, Indians Prospects. Alfredo Griffin's on here. He played a long time. Bud Harrelson, he played a long time too. No, I'm sorry. This is what the backs of these cards look like. And as you can see, not centered well at all. That picture looks like it's at Shea Stadium. Chuck Baker, Pat Zachary, Johnny LeMaster, and our last one for this pack is Ellis Valentine. All right, so we didn't find anything of real significance in here. No Hall of Famers. All right, so we go on to number 2 for baseball. And we got a Bob Nepper, who moved on to the Astros and had himself a pretty nice career. Joe Rudy, he was good. Jim Beattie, Bob Randall, Bill Russell, played with that famous infield for, what were they together, 13 seasons, something like that, with Steve Garvey, Davey Lopes, and Ron Say. Steve Henderson, Fred Cox, White Sox prospects, Mickey Lilich. This had to be at the end of his career, nearing the end of it. Yeah, it looks like he was just about winding down here. Jeff Zahn, Orioles team card, and Ed Whitson with the big gum stain. All right, so that's our second baseball. And here is our third baseball. And we've already found this guy. A lot of gum on that card. Merv Rettenmund, Nino Espinoza, Tony Perez, there's our first Hall of Famer. Off center. Ed Glynn, Dyer Miller, Andre Thornton, Kent TeColvey, he was real good. Sandy Alomar, Greg Minton, Steve Bry, Ray Knight. Got a place for him in my heart for the 86 Mets. And our last one with the gum stain is Gene Richards. Alrighty, so no real big hits there. We did find a Tony Perez near the end of his career. All right, so now we're on to hockey, and we will be looking for a Wayne Gretzky rookie card. That would be beyond amazing. I might faint if I find one of those in here. Okay, gum is stuck to, literally stuck to our Gary McAdam card here. All right, this is a really nice set. I always love the design on this. All right, so we have John Van Boxmeer, Denny Herron, Errol Thompson, John Tonelli, one of my favorite old-time Islanders, Jack Valaquette, and we have a Los Angeles Kings helmet and stick decals. All right, Ron Zanussi, Butch Goring, who became one of my favorite old-time Islanders, Michel Placé, Derek Smith of the Sabres, and the Gary McAdam with the gum on the back. Very nice. These cards are in terrific shape. All right, so number 2. Wow. This is stuck pretty hard. This does not want to come up. This time the gum is not stuck, and this is interesting because in this pack the gum was huge, and in this pack it's not huge. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Alrighty, so we have Ryan Walter, John Davidson. That's a cool one. He beat the Islanders in '79 in the playoffs. Dave Tiger Williams, the Maple Leafs. Richard Brodeur, Marcel Dion, he is a Hall of Famer. We got a Colorado Rockies decal here. That's pretty cool. They didn't last for very long there. They eventually became the Devils. All right, so we got a Boston Bruins team card. Mike Fiddler of the North Stars, Don Lucci of the Sabres, Terry O'Reilly. And this is what the backs of the cards look like. I apologize for not showing them earlier. These really are nicely designed cards. And the Canadians win their 4th in a row. Very nice. All right, so we're on to our third and final hockey pack and final pack of our video here. And this one has the thick piece of gum again. It's almost coming off. There we go. Only left a little residue, and it's on a checklist card, so not going to concern ourselves with that. All right, so we have Peter McNabb, Don Bouchard, Mike Milbury. Very interesting. I actually got to meet Mike Milbury. Came into my job when I was working in finance and needed some help with some things. I actually sat down with him for about an hour and a half. Interesting guy. But that was really cool. It's really cool that I sat down with Mike Milbury. Bob McMillan. Bob Daly of the Flyers. And we got a New York Rangers sticker here. Oh, this is a cool looking card. Power play goal leaders with Mike Bossy, Marcel Dion, Lanny McDonald, and Paul Gardner. Very nice. All right, so we have Ivan Boldarev of the Atlanta Flames, Clark Gillies of the Islanders. And we have a game-winning goal leaders card. This is a nice one too, with Guy Lafleur, Bossy, Trottier, Jean Provost, and Ted Bully. It's a nice looking card. And our last one with the gum stain is the Buffalo Sabres team card. All right. So that's all our cards for 1979. We can do a little recap here. So for the hockey, we got the game-winning goal leaders. We got a Clark Gillies power play goal leaders card. A Mike Milbury, Marcel Dion, Butch Goring, John Tonelli. Sorry, I'm an Islander fan, so I pulled them aside. For baseball, we really didn't find a whole lot. We got this Tony Perez. He was the only Hall of Famer we found in the 3 packs. For football, we got a 49ers team leader that has OJ on it. Fran Tarkington, that's a really nice one. That one actually looks like it's centered pretty decently too. We got a couple of Randy Whites, an Art Shell. For basketball, we got a John Long, Adrian Dantley, Moses Malone, Paul Westphal, Wes Unseld, and Dennis Johnson. Alrighty, so that is 1979. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you watching. And coming up next week, well, first of all, tomorrow we'll do some kind of a Super Bowl video. I haven't figured out exactly what we're going to do, but that should be fun. Like I said, we'll figure something out, and we'll have it up before the game. And Monday, we're going to do something new. We're going to try out Modern Mondays. We're going to open up our first packs of current cards. We'll do some baseball packs. We have jumbo packs for the Topps 2020 update. So we'll do some of those, and we'll keep you posted on what we're going to do the remainder of the week from there. So hope everybody's staying safe. Excuse me, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. So everybody take care, and please hit that subscribe and that like button if you are enjoying what you're watching here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.